Oschersleben one more time. Welcome to Split 4 of the Clio SoF Season 4 of 2025. Yeah, that pit exit is quite difficult. We just saw two drivers getting into the grass. What a way to start the broadcast. Last season, at the season opener, we had a world premiere for 4 Split Racing here in Oschersleben. Split 4 has returned, and if we take a look at the top 5 of that inaugural Split 4 race, yeah, Rejewski now in Split 2. We have seen all of the Orpington drivers that are in 3, 4 and 5 already, and Nick Bayer I have not seen in the entry list as well, so I think we get a new top 5. I know, big shocker. Either way, let's take a look at the starting grid and then let's start racing. There we have it. This is our starting grid for the final race of the week. Split 4, Oschersleben, SoF, let's go. Pole sitter Kevin van Lanker, Diogo Silver in P2 and Nikita Belokon in P3, followed by Thomas Bruin. Let's go. Many new names. This is to be expected at the bottom split from time to time, but a few names. We know a few names. I hear something, but nothing too major it seems. Good. Just a little bit of contact, but nothing crazy. One driver has not started, Luca Crosta. He started... No, he did not start. No, he's not even in the pits. Oh well, 14 cars it is then. Kevin van Lanker defended his pole position and maybe has a chance to get away from the pack early on. Yeah, who are the names we are familiar? Kevin van Lanker, Diogo Silver, Thomas Bruin, Trevor Evans, Wojciech Biniecki was there last week, Michael Pratt we are familiar, and I think Nicholas Reich for the 3rd time here this season. So a few names. David Preston is not one of them. Car number 6, he is currently in P7. Chasing Trevor Evans and being chased by Wojciech Biniecki, who is the highest rated driver in this race, with an average strength of field of 1028. Pretty low. We have seen that number quite a bit higher in the past, but it is what it is. Trevor Evans, Callum Murray, and Trevor Evans losing a few positions there. Quite a lot of positions in fact. Dropping down all the way down to what is it, 8? A few. Let's call it a few positions. Wojciech Biniecki. Yeah, what can we expect from Split 4 Racing? Biniecki going wide is one thing. Yeah. Mistakes. Simply put, mistakes. But you never know where a diamond in the rough may be. I'm already curious by this huge gap between Nicholas Reich and the rest of the field. That huge gap between P10 and 11. What happened there? I was just writing down something and then I see my... How do one... This will be interesting to watch. Now there's an even bigger gap between 8 and 9. 12 to 13 seconds, in fact. Nicholas Reich in the pits. No shocker there, to be honest. Yeah, but this is split 4 racing. Simon Ward giving up the position, being scared by the attack from Florent Deloney. He's chasing a Choi Young-ju. I'm not good with Korean names, I apologize. Mr. Choi, a 308 iRating. This is one of the lowest iRatings we have ever seen in the Clio SoF. Oh boy. This explains why our average is that low. If we have a 300 there. Biniecki, Trevor Evans, Biniecki, that was much quicker. This was an overtake in turn 14. And now Trevor Evans may be losing another position against David Preston, maybe. Meanwhile, at the back of the grid, 519 against 308. Yikes. These are low iRatings, ladies and gentlemen, but welcome. Maybe you will learn something. I mean, if we take a look, Thomas Bruin, he is one of the lower rated drivers as well. He's in the 900 range, I believe. Car number 12. He's driving in P4, so low iRating doesn't necessarily mean slow racing. Or that slow racing. Nikita Pelokon. Car number 2 in P3. Yeah, he's basically there where we can expect him. Number 2 in P3 is totally fine. Michael Pratt. 8. Oh, this means Thomas is below 900 if the number 11 is at 876. Okay. We take it. Biniecki to the outside. Trying to get another position, this time against Callum Murray. Not this time. But maybe he had a good exit. Look, 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 look. Side by side. Down to turn 1. Biniecki, can he get P5? Yes, he can. And judging by how much Callum Murray lost on the straights, how much would you bet that he has not upshifted at 5,500 RPM? Ladies and gentlemen, I say it every single week in the bottom splits or near the bottom splits. The number one tip for driving the Renault Clio is upshifting at 5,500. Trust me on this, it makes you a lot faster. Public service announcement ending. We have a car in the pits. This is Mr. Choi, our lowest rated driver, maybe even ever in the SoF. Which means Nicholas Reich will gain at least one position after he was also in the pits after the crash he had. Lap 5 out of 9 is almost done, and Kevin van Lanker, 2.1 seconds. You could argue that he did not belong in Split 4, but it is what it is. This is the thing when you only have 4 splits instead of 5, for example. The border, so to speak, changes a little bit, and people that should be in that one split suddenly are in the other, which is a bit... But it creates interesting situations, like how do you handle a different set of drivers? Suddenly being in a higher split, for example. Maybe as the lowest rated driver you'd get a P9, which would be a great result. Or suddenly you are in a quote-unquote lower split than you expected. You're the favorite. Watch out, Mr. Pelocon. Can you capitalize on being the favorite? Ooh, Thiago Silva with a mistake in turn 7. This opens the gate for Nikita Pelocon. Little touch, nothing too crazy. This is a clear cut off. Oh no, he's coned. Oh no, he is coned. Get this. Oh, Diogo, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry for you. You are boned. You will feel it on the straight. Oh no. I can see that cone from... Oh no. Oh, maybe he's losing it. Maybe he is lucky and he's losing it. Nope, I mean... He's not losing that much. I mean, he is slower, but the straight is not long enough. This could be the saving grace for Diogo Silva. It is not the longest track, 3.7 kilometers after all. Huh. We will have to take a look at the final 4 minutes, that's for sure. But this also means Biniecki doesn't need an amazing exit out of turn 14, for example, because maybe he can already attack with a... Look. Can he? Nah, now he's... Oh, maybe. A bit wide. Went a bit wider. If he didn't touch the grass, I think he would have gotten Thiago Silva. But now here, look. This is what I mean. Have you seen? It was suboptimal by Biniecki. But still go... Oh, Nicholas Reich spins into turn 1. I mean, he's in P13 either way, so... Oh man, those cones are nasty. And maybe Thomas Brewing can capitalize as well, because look, he does not get it away. It stays there. And Wojciech Biniecki chasing Nikita Pelocon. P2 and 3. Kevin Lanker leaves the gap at around 2 to 3 seconds, 2.5 seconds. So he is in complete control. But we get something we don't see every day. The last car is not too far away. He might get lapped if he makes another mistake. I hope this will not become a deciding factor. Biniecki, he is attacking Nikita Pelocon. I think he... Oh, Nicholas Reich again in the gravel. Watch out, he waits. That's good. This is good. Oh, this is a prime opportunity for Beniecki though. Look at this, look. To the inside. And he gets it done. Wojciech Beniecki. Now in P2. Countered by Nikita Belokon. Nope, not gonna happen. We are in the final lap of the race, so if Beniecki is faster than Van Lanker, he has the fastest lap, the time is probably David Preston. And Nicholas Reich again losing it, and yeah, okay. This is enough. I have seen enough. Thank you, I take my... yeah, understandable. Meanwhile, Diogo Cone Silva and Thomas Berman, look, he lost 2 seconds. And Wojciech and Nikita did fight for a position, so it would probably be 3 seconds he lost from that cone. Thomas Bruin, he's looking. At the very least, he is looking. And speaking about looking, I talked about Wojciech Beniecki's pace. The gap is down to 1.3 seconds, so Kevin van Lanker maybe can be lucky that it took him so long to overtake. Now, a second maybe Kevin had to slow down. Either way, he wins, but 1 or 2 more laps and this could have gotten spicy. Congratulations though to the Belgian driver. Callum Murray, P6, then David Preston and Trevor Evans, the top 8. Then we have to wait a long time for the next car. Oh boy. Number 9, Florent is now in the final corner. There he is. Now Michael Pratt, the next one. Simon Ward and Ivan Perales is the last one we will get over the finish line in this race, which settles the deal. Split 4 is done. Let's call this race interesting, and how it affects things we are gonna find out now. One more time this week, ClioSoF.com, the championship, and then the split standings as usual. Let's find our split 4 participants. Where do we have one? Let's find them together, shall we? Nope. I think it's Kevin van Lanker, the highest rated one. P44 gained 13 positions. He's now at 74 points after driving 5 out of the 6 races. Definitely a mainstay this season. You can call him that easily. Diogo Silva, Thomas Bruin has driven every single race, so we like to see that. Trevor Evans also now with 5 races. Beniecki 2 races. Yeah, there's a few. There's a few. Out of all our 176 drivers. And split 4. Adam Brockton stays in P1. Kevin van Lanker with his second split 4 race ever jumps a casual 17 places. Is now in P2, Martin Gonzalez, Kieran Kamsky and Aaron Williams. The top 5, also big gains for Diogo Silva and Wojciech Beniecki in our Split 4 championship. Thomas Bruin, second time he was in the Split 4, gained 23 positions as a result. And how many drivers did we have? 59! We have seen 59 drivers try their best in Split 4 racing. In short, we are done with week 6. The first half of the season is done. which also means we are slowly getting into the territory where we talk about drop rounds and all that good stuff, but not for now. For now, let's finish the week with a few highlights of the split, and then I will see you again hopefully next week for week 7. Goodbye.